the band's British tour.
The brilliant, best band at the moment in the country.
A bit cocky, a bit arrogant, but alive.
Like watching the Clash again in 1977.
Oasis, definitely.
The rise of Oasis is the pop story of 1995. In just over a year, the band have notched up an incredible 8 hit singles.
We just need to make a few adjustments in the set and that, swap a few songs around. It'll be alright tonight.
Here we are in the hall where the band are going to be playing tonight. This will be full of people tonight. As you can see, this is about to start the warm-up.
Into gigging again, you know what I mean? Been bored the last 2 months. Boring. We just sort of go on there and plug in and play and get off again.
When you're on stage, do you ever feel like dancing?
I was enjoying a band to dance. If I'd done that, I'd have joined Take That.
I've got Robbie's autograph!
We've got him working in catering actually. In a few bobs, you know what I mean? But we're going to get him outside, selling posters and that later on. But yeah, nice, good kid.
Just to get back and get on the stage, you know what I mean? Just having everyone's just going mental, and that's the buzz, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
In the last year, Oasis have been credited with making the best pop music Britain has heard for some time. So what's the story?
I joined Bonehead, Griggs, bass player, and Tony. And like, we were really snide, we weren't going nowhere, we was really crap. And then we needed songs, our kid had songs, but he was working all the time. And when he come back and he found out his younger brother had joined the band, doing a bit of singing, I weren't no good. And like, he just thought, right, yeah, I can make him a bit better because I've got proper songs. We wrote a few songs in the first couple of weeks with, I think Liam was writing the words, and it just wasn't happening, so I said, well, I'm going to write all the songs. And we knew that given a bit of time, we're getting the public eye, the songs will take it to where we are, and it's took it within a year. People think we've been going like 10 years or something. We've only actually been putting records. Definitely maybe only came out like last August. It's what people don't realise, and it's like, it's only a second album. They say, have you changed over the last 3 years? I say, yeah, because we didn't have a record deal 3 years ago. Better songs, we're all playing better. You know what I mean? You know about the studio and that now, you know what I mean? First time we didn't know anything about it.
Sort of rehearsing as a 5-piece when Noel joined. Sort of got a couple of months into it and we got together these songs and we started getting our own sound. And then you start thinking, it was like, yeah, I can do some out of this, because it was sound, it was rocking, you know what I mean?
Original bass player Giggsy has taken time out due to exhaustion, but Oasis have taken on 2 new members for the band.
Well, Noel up on the Saturday says I'll come down and start rehearsing.
Just went down, had an audition with him. Like, just me and him went down, played a few tunes, we said, right, you're in, that was it.
Come down on Monday and then rehearse for like 2 weeks and then start these gigs.
This summer, Oasis and Blur went head-to-head in the much-hyped Battle of the Bands, and it seemed that the Glory Boys had suffered their first real blow.
There was nothing, you know, there was nothing to do with us. We never instigated it or anything like that. It was that other lot. I won't play the game with students. They're not worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as us.
Liam likes to be more in your face than I do. But I'm harder.
He said a lot of things about my group behind our backs, you know what I mean, that we've heard about, and they were insulting things. And that's fine, that's fair enough. If he's not got a bottle say to our faces, then, you know, see you later.
Blur may have won the battle for the #1 single, but with their new album crashing straight in at #1, it looks like Oasis are set to win the war.
It's not a battle of bands though, is it?
Battle of the press.
It's a battle of the press, yeah, it's all a press thing again. I mean, we didn't start this band to get into competition with some other band. We started this band to be Oasis, to be what we want it to be.
Don't like Blur at all.
Oasis should have won.
Part of the hype machine, you know. I think Sticks and Stones should have been involved instead of words.
I think it's a load of rubbish, really. Just a load of hype.
The kids know. They always know.
The lads are already on stage, so let's go and check them out.
The sibling rivalry and clashes of creativity between brothers Liam and Noel has been a source of press fascination.
Do you really argue as much as it's made out?
Yeah. I'm having a good run though at the moment. I haven't argued for about a day. Pretty good.
So you argue every day, usually?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because the brothers affects the press. Well, it doesn't affect the band.
Do you respect more?
I just make musical decisions, really.
Do you always listen to one?
If I was a control freak, I'd never... Well, I'd be in a nut house by now.
Is he always right?
Nope.
Someone's got to carry the car, haven't they?
When is he wrong?
When I'm right.
Did we have an argument about that one? About singing Don't Look Back Out? We didn't have an argument, did we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. Did we?
It doesn't affect the rest of the band. It doesn't affect them.
That's just going to cause an argument now.
Developed a passion for chucking TV sets out of windows and the odd hotel got trashed along the way, the band quickly developed a reputation as the wild lads of pop.
Yeah, it's been done before, so I've never done it before. So I wanted to do it. I wanted to throw a telly out the window because I know I can pay for it. Just for the crowd. I don't do it all the time.
The press are going to paint a picture, aren't they? You know what I mean? You're going to be either that or that. And we're that. We're like the bad boys, aren't we? You know what I mean?
See, the rock and roll lifestyle was invented in the 70s by groups like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that.
When we come off that stage, have a good time. Have a few beers and do whatever you do.
I mean, I don't walk around with a velvet waistcoat on with the diagram of the universe on the back of it, with a joss stick hanging out my nostril going, oh wow man, a hole in my shoe and all that, you know, launching, you know, got like a rocket launcher in the back garden that rocket launches tellies up the street.
It's been a naughty boy, hasn't he?
Is it tough? Yeah, it can be, sometimes it is. It's tough being a City fan. You go through periods where, you know, sometimes things ain't going right, a lot of things are going wrong, and then you go through periods where everything's going right and nothing's going wrong. So you've got to take the rough with the smooth, or you've got to roll with it, as some idiot once said.
You've got to roll with it, you've got to say it's time, you've got to say what you say, don't let anybody get in your way, 'cause it's all too much for me to stand. Don't ever stand aside, don't ever be denied, you wanna be who you be if you're coming with me. I think I've got a feeling I've lost inside, I think I'm gonna take me away. I'm thinking of things that I just can't buy.
And he gets a lot of hassle when he goes out. I'm saying so do I, but I'd say he gets more because he's like the face of the group, if you like.
Dubbed as the sexiest man in British pop, it seems Liam has little interest in playing up to the sex symbol tag.
We start going around going, oh yeah, I'm going to do shots of me half naked and start taking my clothes off for little cover shots. Not about that. I'm about singing.
Just when it seemed the gloves were off, Liam has made public his crush on Damon's girlfriend, Justine Fishman of Elastica.
No one was really very interested about us going out with Damon, and all of a sudden it's an issue again.
There was a lot of press recently about you saying that you fancied Justine, Damon's girlfriend. Is it true?
Yeah.
Do you think that will wind Damon up?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he'll say it won't and that, but deep down it will.
Don't worry, Damon. Don't worry about Liam and Justine. I'll sort Liam out.
You think she fancies you then?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I just think she does.
But weren't you really horrible to her?
Yeah. And I shouldn't have been, and I'm sorry.
Noel Gallagher and Paul Weller are big mates, and Paul features on a track on the new Oasis album.
I've heard people say in the press, oh, you know, why are you hanging around with these rock stars? It's like, it's because they're a laugh, you know. It's not as if we sit around at our house and talk about Jam all night or something like that, you know, nothing like that. Just go out and get drunk, you know, talk nonsense. And then promise each other to play on each other's records, and then you have to go and do it with a hangover.
Just as the Jam were considered one of the most influential bands to come out of British pop, it seems Oasis are following in their footsteps.
I say we're one of the most important bands since the Jam. I mean, I've had the Smiths and the Stone Roses, you know. So, I suppose it's important to get recognition.
Whatever you say, if it
lived to be a key songwriter of his generation, it seems Noel Gallagher is a force to be reckoned with.
There's so many bands out there who weren't making proper music.
I don't write songs because I want to or because I need to. I write songs because I have to.
It's got soul, you know what I mean? It makes you think, makes you happy, makes you cry, it's just real, isn't it?
I never get up and think, oh well, you know, I have to write a song today. I just wait for it to come along and pick the little bits out. And you know, when it happens, and when it happens, it's usually good. Who are my heroes? John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, George Harrison, Paul Weller, my mum, our kid. Since I was about 6, I think, I started listening to records and that. Beatles, obviously.
Did you get any feedback from Paul McCartney?
I've never met him, our kids met him.
Knocked on the door and Twiggy answered the door, of all people. I was like, all right, Twig, how's it going? And bumped into old Macca in the kitchen. It's pretty mad, man, you know. Being in his house as well. In the end, he came over and just said, oh, are you that rock band Oasis? So I said, yeah. And they just started going on about Around the Walrus and the Beatles. And he said, oh, you look like a Beatle. Which I was, you know, just made up about. I should do all the money I spent trying to, you know what I mean?
What would you like to be remembered as?
I don't know. Just someone who wrote some good songs, said some daft things and done some daft things and wore good shoes, supported a crap football team and done it.
The gig's just about to finish, the lads are about to come off stage, we're going to grab a few words with them.
The gig go, lad?
I thought it was great, yeah. Sore throat and that now, I can't speak and that, but man, a top crowd.
Yeah, you're right, man. Good match for
I hate that encore business, no need going off like that. No need going like that. Right, this is the last one. Going off and walking off and standing there going like that.
See, the people know
going more, they know what to do. Do your cake and get off.
We go to America on Monday, I think, for 2 weeks. Come back, do some shows in Europe, and then do the Earls Cup. Then hopefully they'll let us have some time on.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, but you're not going to come in and slack me off, right? No,
I would if I didn't like it.
No, you wouldn't.
I would say, hey, Noel.
You say that was crap.